All right, welcome back. If you're just joining us, it's time for us to switch to some entertainment. I have some special guests here with me. If you are a fan of entertainment television, especially reality TV, you know the stars who are my guests here today, Toyin, Lawani, and Mariam Adeyemi. Timia, thanks for joining us today.
Thank you.
The Real Housewives of Lagos. You know, for those who don't know, you hear Housewives and you think they just sit at home, but that's just the name of the show because these are two powerhouses on their own. Toyin, Lawani, let me start with you. You have, I can't list all your businesses, let's be honest. But interestingly for me, you've done a show before.
Yeah.
You know, what was the attraction to come back to reality TV? You know, a lot of people are scared of putting themselves out there on a platform like this where you know you get judged almost constantly. So what was the attraction for you?
For me, I think it was a challenge. I've done it before with Tiana's Empire. When I had Tiana's Empire, it was more of me and everything I had to do, and it gave me the room to, showcase my various businesses to show people that yes, you can do this as well and be a mom with all lots of customers and all. But with this one, I think is with me and a lot of other women, and I'm like, okay, why not? If not, it's something different, and I'm very real. I'm open. So, yeah, that's me. Apart from the fact that I feel, being real might cost you a lot. And it's all, most of the time, like, I don't want to say anything. I'm like, whatever. I'm just myself. Well, it was a challenge, and I like it.
You have been around. You know, it's interesting. People said, oh, where did she come from? But those in the industry have known you for a very long time. I've known you for quite a while. But this is different from anything you've ever done, I want to believe. What made you want to jump on something like this?
You know, being a publicist, we've always worked behind the scenes. So when I got approached to join this show, it was challenging for me, I'm not gonna lie. Was I happy? Absolutely, because I've always been a huge fan of reality show and just never thought that I would be on a reality show. But I was excited and I like challenges. So this is something new to me and
an interesting thing about the Real Housewives, if I'm correct, knowing how the format works, is a lot of, as much as you're on the show, you're watching it as well for the first time with us.
Yes.
So you're seeing
Friday.
a lot of the diaries or what the other ladies think of you for the first time on the show. How hard is that to take for people maybe you think are friends or you thought something you did was not that deep and you find out how people take it?
It's very hard because you know that there will just be moments where you just say things how it is. The next thing you're seeing and the person will smile in your face. The next thing you're seeing the person go to the diary. I'm like, yo, what happened to your balls? I said this in front of you. Why didn't you reply? Why did you have to go to your diary? So it's a shock to me, and that's new to me. You know, like I said, the one I had before was just me.
And you had more control of it.
Yes, but this one, at times you even see some things, and because it's a show with a lot of people, 6 women in particular, they can't show everything. They have to show some parts. So there's some parts that are not being showed to people, and at the end of the day, they'll get it. But with time, then they're judging. They're like, I'm like, is this Big Brother? What's going on? What's going on here?
We're just trying to have fun.
Can we all just be here and promote our businesses and have fun while we're doing it? Because that's why I went for the show. I'm like, you know what? Even Coca-Cola is still promoting themselves. Nobody's big enough. Even if you're big, you still need to promote yourself. And I felt, okay, this would be a good arena to mingle with people, see people from another light, mix with them, because what most people see on social media is not what it is. At times, we're just selling a brand. But when some people come to TV and you're watching them, it's a different
completely different light.
So you're like, wow, I thought this person was friendly. I thought this person was this way. I thought this person was that way. And you're seeing something else differently. So those diaries, you know, I'm like, they are going to cry in their diaries.
There's sometimes where I would watch what I said, and I'll be like, did I say that? Mariam, you need to chill.
I watched your very first diary when you were introduced. I had to rewind about 4 times because you talked really. I was like,
I talk. If you can say, I'm trying as much as possible
slow down.
to slow down.
It was great because it showed your personality, which is what you said.
That's how I talk. Do you understand? But people are like, Watch, and Twitter is crazy. Like people were like, what's she saying? What's she saying? And I'm like, but that's how I talk. Especially when I'm nervous, I go, and in my ears, everything is smooth. But people that know me, they can
they
tell.
Will get it.
They'll get it. But I'm glad I didn't filter anything during my introduction because people got to know
Just from that introduction, we could tell who you were.
Yeah.
But you mentioned Twitter. I want to ask both of you. Let me start with you about social media, because that's something that nobody really prepares you for. As
Yeah.
much as you guys have been on social media for a while, you have had your fair share of drama from
Always,
whatever reason.
always.
But this is different. This is not people having opinions on your personality, on your life. You know, you think you're prepared for it, but I have seen certain tweets already about the show, about you guys, and I'm wondering, okay, this is interesting. How are you taking it? Was it a shock to you? Is it surprising? Does it make you now look at the new episodes on Friday and you're wondering, what are they going to say this time?
For me, I would say, was I really shocked? Not really, because as a publicist, those are the things that we've dealt with clients.
Yeah.
Do you understand? Like reputation management, things like that. Our clients will respond to negative news, blogs, and everything. But when it happens to you, it's different. So when people started typing things about my introduction, I will not lie to you, this Friday one that passed, it took me probably like 5-6 hours before I watched it. Because I'm like, should I watch
Should
it?
I play?
No. Should I play? No. Because what will I say now? Mariam, you and your mouth, you and your mouth. But for some reason, like, I played it, but was I prepared for some of the things that was said? Not really.
Yeah.
But am I okay with it? Yes, because everybody's entitled to their opinion. That's why you're on a reality show. You can't afford to filter people's opinion.
On you. You've given them the freedom to have an opinion.
People will love you, people will like you. Everybody can like you at the same time. Everybody can hate you at the same time. But I think I've been lucky that a lot of people have gotten so many positive response.
Yeah.
I've probably like
More than the
98%. The remaining 92 is probably you talk too much. My own is too much. My personal, which I'm okay because that's still me.
Yeah.
But I've been lucky to be on that good side, you know. So
Yeah. Is it the same for you with social media?
No, it's not the same for me with social media. But a lot of people think I like drama. Then I really create these dramas by myself. I love controversies. Well, I'm different. My brain is wired differently, so I do things differently that makes people think, like, oh my God, don't forget you're a mom. I'm like, I remember I'm a mom, but I'm selling my brand. And when I read some comments, I just stop reading.
Yeah.
Because it will affect you. It will affect everything you stand for when you keep reading those comments. Just don't read. Just be yourself. Yeah. People that love you, that see you for who you are, will love you for who you are. If you keep reading, then you start, planning yourself. I'm not much of an actress. I am me. I'm not even planning to be somebody else. When you start calculating yourself, then you start holding back. The world might love you for who you are. There will always be the negative ones. Yeah. And the controversies just come. Like my intro, when I had my intro and people were like, oh, they asked me, what do people say about you that really hurt you? Those things used to hurt me so bad. And it made me stay away from social media. I'm only on social media to sell my businesses, to feed my kids. Literally. And I see people say those things about my brands, and I'm selling the brand. They don't even know me as a mother. They're judging me. I'm like, okay, fine. This show is showing them more of who Toyin is. She's fun, she's friendly, she's all that. And that thing about my baby daddy is like, oh, I can have 3 baby daddies if I want, 4 baby daddies if I want. And that's the truth, because people want to judge you. People want to teach you how to live your life. People want to judge you for every mistake you've made. They don't want you to even heal from it and move on. Did anybody pray for them to keep moving from another husband to another? Did you know whether it was abuse? Did you know how humiliated I was? Because I don't come outside to cry to you people. I am very strong. I don't come outside to blame anybody. Even with everything I've gone through, you still see me with my baby daddy next day with my kids, laughing, hugging. It doesn't mean that we're okay. It just means I want my child to grow up smiling, seeing that happy parenting. It affects them, while growing. So I don't really care about those things. I just care about myself, my kids' happiness, and that's it for me. If you have something to say about me, it's your problem. Because the next day I'll do another one again. You want to kill me? I'll just keep doing things. Yeah. So far I'm happy. That's the most important thing. My kids are happy.
I want to talk about the pressure now, because I feel like for at least a decade I've heard about if Real Housewives come to Lagos, if Real Housewives comes to Lagos. This is a global franchise, right? Yeah. How did it feel knowing that you're going to be a part of something? Now there's the Nigerian pressure. Our own is different. We better be the best franchise, Did you feel that pressure going into the show? And knowing, okay, how much am I going to need to share? How much am I need to go to give for this show to be a hit? Because it can also get cancelled if it doesn't do well. So did you feel that pressure? To
be sincere, the production company, which is Live Sports, did an amazing job casting these ladies.
Yeah. It's an amazing mix. I would never have put you guys together.
Thank you.
Crazy mix.
And that's what you call why people are like, why would this person be with this person?
Yeah, it's a very interesting mix.
That's the point.
That's the vibe.
That's the vibe they are going for, because if they put all same friends together,
there's
even
no drama
friends
there.
fights on the show.
Yes.
The people you think you trust today, by the end of the show, they're not your friends. You can't trust anyone on the show because everyone is for themselves on the show. Yeah. So for me, I feel like coming into this show and being the first one of its kind in Nigeria, when I tell you the pressure is high, even the moment our what's it called, our promo
poster
picture came out, the South African housewives, everyone was, oh my God, Nigeria, at a point, and we were still shooting at that point.
And you're already worried.
At a point, we're like, oh, what
It
if we
took
didn't
3
do well?
months.
What if this?
Yeah.
So even when we see something, we say, okay, we don't like the way they did this, well, they can't really do anything about it because the pressure is just a lot. But at the end of the day, I feel like a lot of these women are bringing out themselves to the world, not because they can't hide it. You can only fake it for so long.
Yeah.
Sooner or later, your true color will come out. People keep saying there's no drama in the beginning, but trust me, it's still coming. Because pregnancy, behavior is like pregnancy. You can't hide it.
You can't hide it for so long.
Sooner or later, it will come out. So, all this bougie thing that you're saying.
It's about to switch up.
It's about to switch up.
Okay, so let me get into the meat of the matter now. Who has surprised you the most on the show? Who did you think was a certain way but flipped interestingly for you so far?
I think it's Laura.
How so?
Because off the show, I've experienced Laura. We're quite close. And, when she came to the show, she was just, keeping to herself most times. And you will see on the show, I try to talk to her most times about it.
Why do you think that was?
I think Laura has her own personality and she reacts to things differently. So nobody can judge how she reacted to things or why she was that way. But I found out a lot of things about everybody else on the show. Some people are competitive, some people pretend a lot, some people are straightforward, some people,
That's how would you describe me?
Bebelube. That's what you are.
That's not even a valid question because I'm already seeing people
you
say,
already know.
Tiana and Mariam are a partnership. They're about to come and
Mariam
disrupt.
and I have similar traits. Mariam
But you guys are friends.
Yes, we've been friends.
She was on my train.
Our wedding. I did all
So
of our wedding. So
we
we've been
just
friends.
on social media.
We've been friends for over
12,
13 years. 15 years. We've been friends.
We're just not social media friends.
Yes, we don't show our friendship publicly, but we've been friends way before even a lot of people on the show that people think I'm friends with. So, but I didn't let that cloud our judgment with anyone. I let Maya come into the show, meet everybody yourself, judge by yourself. Don't say because, Toyin has issues with this. No, we didn't do that. We just played it
Even depending on the show, we were not really at the beginning, we'll talk, but we're not like this. She was more closer to Laura, and I didn't care about that because at the end of the day,
I was not closer to anybody.
She had already established a relationship.
I wasn't close to anybody. I wanted to be friends with everybody. Regardless of...
She doesn't agree with you.
That's what everybody said. Like, everybody said, oh, she's more close to Laura. No, what everybody saw was me trying to get Laura into the scene to make sure she was okay with everyone. I'm a party popper. I'm someone that when I'm somewhere and there's a fight, I'm not comfortable. That's me. If my friends are fighting, I would love to get in between them, settle it. I hate people fighting. And I feel, okay, you know what? This group...
You are the opposite.
We can all...
You don't really care if people are fighting.
No, I do care, actually.
I want things to work. I feel we are powerful women.
I do care.
And we should use this platform very well.
Yeah, I do
not
care,
for fighting. Yeah. We can all come together, show the world what we're made of. Do you know how powerful, if we all met together, how powerful we are? Rather than going on a show to cause drama 247.
Who's your least favorite housewife? Because I remember on the show you said you're a blunt talker, so don't disappoint us.
Who's my least favorite? Probably this happened from the beginning. It's still the end, so it's Caroline.
Yeah. Why not? Why is that?
Our first vibe, like you saw on the last episode, wasn't great, but we were able to, like you said during the show, but at the end, it was just sour. She just left a sour taste in my mouth that I just can't.
So we have to look forward to what this sour.
But I'm sorry,
is it the same
mine
for
is
you?
also Caroline, but the truth is the cameras don't get to see
They don't get to see a lot of things,
she's someone that will pinch you. She's an actress. Yeah. She knows how to act very well. And when you react, people think you're crazy. Like, Toyin is crazy, Toyin is mean,
the question
Toyin
you
is
asked
this.
Toyin,
and I'm like, gosh.
What didn't you expect?
To flip.
For me, it was Caroline because
for me, it wasn't her because it's expected. I knew her.
I didn't know her. I didn't know her before. I didn't know her before the show. I knew of her, but I didn't know her.
So what did you expect?
Our first impression wasn't good, but we were able to like go
past it.
But at the end of the day, she was nice to everyone, but I just think
she's a pretender. That's what
I didn't see that coming. That's the point. When it happened, it was like. I'm like,
there's some people that knows how to comfort themselves like very well.
Which episode is this going to happen?
We don't know.
You have to wait.
And we never said anything happened, though. We're just saying...
No, she said she left a sour taste in
Yeah,
her
but
mouth.
The truth is, like I said, a lot of things happen off camera that the cameras don't get to see. So most times it's your word against mine.
Camera, do you understand?
Yeah.
So, some people are so good that when the camera just comes on, there's somebody else entirely, and I'm like, gagging like... Really?
With Toyin and I, camera or no camera, we were playing, and just having fun.
Yeah.
But with some people, it's like, there's
They are
camera,
so
they're like, well,
calculated.
Interesting.
That's like, you just can't tell who you're talking to. People with multiple personalities and everything. But most of the castmates I like very much.
Yeah.
Do you understand? Most of the castmates, we're all still
Who
cool.
are you surprisingly close to now that you didn't think you would vibe with?
Yabo.
Okay. Interesting.
Because I knew Yabo before the show, but we're not close. But getting to know her now during the show is like, okay, she's actually very cool like that. Like, I didn't think she and her were going to vibe like that.
Yeah.
Okay,
well,
we're great mates.
You guys, you have already said, you know,
Yeah.
you don't want fights. You want to showcase.
Yeah,
That's what I'm there for. I have so many things to sell.
Oh, yes,
I have over 33
Because you know how
businesses.
the Real Housewives
What's
franchise
kind
But
of
has
yes,
a
we want our
perception.
brands. Yes, it's
It
not
has
just
a
about
perception,
drama. So I
yeah.
get what Toyin is saying. It shouldn't be about drama every time. Promote your
It
brand.
shouldn't be about drama,
Throughout
but
the
you step
show.
on me, you're going to get it. If you give me
Throughout the
bag,
show. Yeah,
that's
obviously
it.
there'll be drama because you can't put 6 different personalities together
And
without,
not expect some conflict at least.
you know.
There will be
But at
conflict.
the end of the day, do not forget that you're here for a reason. You're here to promote your brand. You're here to empower people. You know, for people to look back and say like, oh my God, that's my role model. Like, you're actually like
Your role model have off week to fight.
Okay, I wonder where that's coming.
But you get what I'm saying,
Yeah.
you know, because
That
you have
was a
people
joke.
looking, not just your family, not just your kids, but you have people out there that will like, okay, I want to be like this, you know, can you like mentor me? So that kind of things I'm looking at, like when you work, you can't be doing some things, I have some behaviors and expect some brands want to associate themselves with you.
Yeah.
Yes, we want to put up a good show, but at the end of the day, don't forget this
But
show.
Mariam, one thing I've realized is people like drama.
I know, but
Ebuka.
don't forget this show
They
is not-
love drama.
this show is
At the
not
beginning,
scripted.
everybody
That's
was,
why I said-
everybody was like, there's no drama, there's no
Real
drama.
Housewives has a perception, unfortunately.
Yeah.
And people hear Real Housewives and
Real
start
Housewives
expecting to
is
see
still
you.
classy. It's not
Drama,
love and
there's
hip
some
hop.
drama
just
Love
want-
and hip hop
there's
is
some
the
drama that
trashy
should not
Unfortunately,
one.
people just think
Drama.
that's what it should be.
Like
But I don't think
it's
so.
not like I
sorry.
cannot go all the
Decide
way
to go
out. But
crazy,
it's just like I don't once I go from 0 to 1,000, there's no stopping. So I try to stop at probably like 500,
Oh,
just to keep it cute, you know.
Well, thank you very much. How can we find you on social media so they can follow
At
you?
Tiana's Place Empire or at the Unstoppable Toyin Lawani.
Okay.
I'm Mariam Adeyemi Tima.
Thank you very much. The Real Housewives of Lagos airs on Showmax
Yeah.
every Friday.
Yes.
So please stream it, and it's actually
Every
very
Friday,
interesting.
7 a.m., don't forget.
I've watched every episode so far.
Really?
And,
That's
yeah.
amazing.
I mean, it's a great way to start my day.
you like
I'm
it?
I like it.
I'm
I
sure
like
before
it.
you-
I think
I'm sure
honestly,
it's on your
what-
iPad.
the mix of the Housewives was what attracted me. I just wanted to
nice.
see how the hell
Oh.
are these people going to,
They will,
interact.
They'll
So
make
it was
it
very-
first. They will not like each other. They will not, you know.
yeah.
It's,
Well done. And good luck with everything, man. I mean, the reception looks like it's been great.
Yeah,
I see
it is.
the
It's
trends
been
every
amazing.
time on
It's
social
been
media.
great. You know, a lot of people are getting to know me more. Like Tiana, I didn't know
Yeah.
she was this funny. Oh my God, that woman is crazy. She's shady. She's
Yeah.
this. She's that. Oh wow, I love what she's wearing. And
I
to
remember
be very honest, I'm
castmate
selling out.
said this
on
about you. A
clothes.
castmate, even in front of you, we were all like, she was like, this past, she was like, they didn't show that part. She was like, the way she, even though
No,
they are
it was
friends.
Laura, they said
it was,
it.
yeah,
She
she
said it.
said even
They showed
though,
it.
they showed it.
Yeah, they
like
did.
even though she's friends with Toyin, but she used to think Toyin was this crazy ass
Yeah.
person, blah, blah, blah. And being
Around her.
around her is like, she's too calm. And I'm like, but that's Toyin.
That's
Yeah,
actually
but a
what
lot of
she is.
people don't know that. But the thing is, they see me standing up for myself all the time on social media.
They
When
expect
trolls,
you to be-
when
They
trolls
expect you
come
to
for
be
me,
walking
and
madness
that's me.
every day.
If you come for me, I will do a crazy write-up. Then you will think, this girl is mad, but I'm not
All
like
right.
that.
Well, thank you very much for joining us. Like I said, please watch the Real Housewives of Lagos on
Thank you
Showmax
for
every
having
Friday.
us.
Thank you.
Thanks, Tony. Thanks, Mariam. And keep
you.
keep shining.
Thank you.
We'll take a break now and be right back. Please stay with us.